Welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Joe Musgrove will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 delivery. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Julio Teheran starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now in the box, Rufus Reese. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. And a step off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Santana is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First delivery to him on the way. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is fouled off toward the third base coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Teheran gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The 1-2. Oh, and he can't hang on. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs.
The first baseman.
It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 delivery. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Culberson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Charlie Culberson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. To the left side, but it's well foul. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
Coming to the plate now, Johan Camargo. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Camargo is retired. 2 down now. LaVarnway flies the tag. Camargo is retired and inning is over. Josh Harrison stands in. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries.
Harrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on day.
Third baseman.
And I'm excited today to watch Johan Camargo. This is a guy that versatility is his calling card. Hits from both sides of the plate, can play a plethora of defensive positions, can even moonlight in the outfield as well. Every manager wants a guy like this on his roster.
Here's David Freese to stand in. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. First pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
Luplow.
Now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Popped up. Freeman is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th. The catcher, Ryan LaVarnway.
Stepping into the box, Ryan LaVarnway. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. Little chopper back to the mound.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joe Musgrove. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Freeze at second. LaVarnway on at first with 2 down. The 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Will move to the 3rd with no score. The next to bat for Atlanta, Lane Adams. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. This is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Batting eighth.
So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2. You're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Julio Teheran. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. High in the air out towards shallow right. Luplow has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Braves strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense.
The left fielder.
Back to you guys.
Rufus.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 count. Here it is. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. That's popped up. Camargo has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Now batting, Adam Frazier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. Teron gets the sign. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Upper part of the strike zone. A dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And that's a fair ball as it'll hit for the 325 sign down the line.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too
now
much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Bell comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there. And that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit to first. Bell brings it in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch. Time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Baseman, number 16, Charlie Culbertson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie Culbertson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
High in the air out to center field. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Two gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reese sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again,
Leading
Josh
up
Harrison.
for the Pirates, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. He is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The batter.
All right, now
the
so
third
time for
baseman,
the Braves Road
David
to the Show report as we see a couple
Freese.
of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Markakis. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, this
the
is
right
what
fielder,
every hitting coach teaches
Jordan.
when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
In now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Camargo's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan LaVarnway.
Digging in, Ryan LaVarnway. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the the inning. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for Atlanta.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Second baseman, Johan Camargo.
The pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lane Adams.
So digging in now, Lane Adams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. Skied into straightaway right. Luplow is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And a relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far. So any way you can score a run in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the pitcher hits next. That'll bring in Julio Teheran. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Adams leads off first with one away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Ready once again, Danny Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Luplow coasts under it, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Looped over toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out
now
of the
batting,
inning.
left fielder, Rufus Reese.
Digging in once again, Rufus Reese. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
So stepping in, Adam Frazier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Number 6.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box, Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line hard toward right center. Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Standing in, Nick Markakis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Markakis aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 16, Charlie Culberson.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Culberson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Reese is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a base hit on the line. Markakis rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Braves will settle for just the one. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Braves on top, 2-1. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters,
Pirates,
and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. And he lays off for ball one.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
So striding in, Josh Harrison. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Adams will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Freese.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Freese. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Our score remains 2-1. back here in Pittsburgh. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
Ladies
Connor
and gentlemen,
Jolly
your
is on the
attention,
pitch
please.
from the bullpen now to start
Now
inning number
pitching for
7.
the Pirates, number 22, Connor Jolly.
Digging in and looking for more, Johan
Leading off to the
Camargo.
plate,
He hit a 2-bagger
the second
and
baseman,
later scored in his
Johan
previous plate appearance.
Camargo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Misses, ball 2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Up next for Atlanta,
Nice
the
piece
left
of hitting
fielder,
right there.
Lane
Two-seam fastball,
Adams.
sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Stepping in now, Lane Adams. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
the batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Stepping into the box,
Swanson.
Dansby Swanson. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Swanson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Harrison to Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell. The double
Ladies and
play.
gentlemen,
And
please
that's
join
how the
me for the
inning
traditional
ends.
7th
Braves go
inning
down
stretch.
without a whimper here. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jordan
Leading
Luplow.
off
And
for the
they'll need him to
Pirates,
get something going
the right
here.
fielder,
This thing's far
Jordan
from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
In now, Ryan Lavarnway, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys.
The pitcher,
time
number 22.
So objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Jordy Mercer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jordy Mercer.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. Comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Luplow, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's the 1-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Rufus Reese.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Rufus Reese, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Teheran sets. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Fly ball out toward left center field. Santana on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Two and two. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. He's set the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Camargo brings it in. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Josh Walker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Josh Walker.
Ozzie Albies is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 1, Ozzie Albies.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Albies, just 21 years of age. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home is a fastball looked at for a strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Stepping In for the Braves, Danny Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Weekly hit to third. He's got to hurry. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batter, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
In now, Nick Markakis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Bell scoops it up, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please.
Is on to pitch out of the
now
bullpen in the bottom
Atlanta,
half of the 8th.
Number 30, Peter Moylan.
For the Buccos,
Leading up for the Pirates,
so far 2 for 3
the
in
center
this one.
fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Moylan, the former Royal, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Another 0-2 home. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And the Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter.
55.
He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. One out, nobody on. In the air, down the line in left. Adams is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Harrison. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box, David Freese. Strike called, now the throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's set. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The lifetime batting line versus Peter Moylan. He's 1 for 3. Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The set and the 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And it misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Harrison at second with 2 down. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-1.
Your
Michael
attention,
Feliz
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start the
pitching for
ninth
the
inning
Pirates,
as he'll try to keep the score
number
right where it
45,
is heading to the bottom
Michael
of the ninth.
Feliz.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground out
Leading off
victim
for
last
Atlanta,
time up.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 16.
Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
Play ball.
And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First delivery to him on the way. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really
Now
good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. He swings and grounds it to short. There's Harrison for one. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Braves held off the scoreboard here in the ninth. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They trail here 2-1.
Ladies and
Aroldis
gentlemen, your
Vizcaíno comes
attention,
out of the
please.
bullpen to shut
Now
things down
pitching
here
for
in the
Atlanta,
ninth.
number 38, Aroldis Vizcaíno.
Ready now, Jordan Luplow.
Leading
He's
up
got a hit
for
in
the
3
Pirates,
at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
0-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Swing and a liner. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Ryan.
Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the
please.
move to get a little more
Now
speed out there.
For the Pirates, number 2, Harold Bell.
Striding into the box, Ryan Lavarnway. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Lionel Raider will be called upon here to hit 7. With the game on the line.
Lionel Raider.
In there, no balls and a strike. Vizcaino rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Now
so he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Rufus Reese, they'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for the base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So RBI base hit to tie things up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
Ladies
Harold
and gentlemen,
Bell
your
will stick around
please.
as he'll take over in right
A
field.
defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing right field, Number 2.
Chris Olsen takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra
now
innings.
Pitching for the Pirates, number 24, Chris
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Leading off for Atlanta, the second baseman, Johan Camargo.
From the stretch, this is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, this guy's
now
obviously
batting,
seeing the ball
left
right
fielder,
now. That's another
Lane
hard hit single.
Adams.
3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Lane Adams, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Look out, 2-0 now. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Curveball, and he's losing it a little here. It's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0, and he popped him up, but this will land untouched.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 3-1 pitch, and it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Your
Ender
attention,
Inciarte
please.
will be called
Pinch
upon
hitting
here to
for the
hit
Braves.
with the game on the line.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Inciarte is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. The count moves to 1-2. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. But it's offline. He scores. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Inciarte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 3 and the Pirates 2.
Your
Sam
attention,
Freeman
please.
takes the ball,
Now
looking to make sure this game
Atlanta.
goes no further.
Number
Save
39,
situation here in inning
Sam
number 10.
Freeman.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He's 2
Leading up
for 4
for
in the
the
ball game.
Pirates, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
He's really struggled with his command in this game.
Number
No
55.
doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Standing in, Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Freeman has tossed more than 60 innings on the year and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Santana giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
So a runner at first now with one away, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. First offering on its way. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, David Freese.
So stepping in, David Freese, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ready with the 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A man on third with 2 down. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He sent the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Atlanta Braves get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Arodys Vizcaíno earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Sam Freeman wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home.